afternoon. Welcome to Gold, the trials and trips of an Olympic gymnast. My name is Bobbie-Sue #1. I'm so excited. This is the 42nd episode. Wow, 42nd. We're moving so close. We'll be on with our 50th, and we have our first little celebration for reaching our 50th episode. Well, yesterday, I forgot to take my memory stick for my camera. So we got nothing filmed from yesterday whatsoever. Heartbreaking. Well, this morning I woke up. I got some good sleep. I was going to go to LA Fitness workout, but no, coach doesn't want me to do that. So I rested in bed, got up this morning, went down. I did 3 kickovers out of 6. So it's feeling okay here, but after that, there's a bit more pressure than I really wanted. Anyway, I went down working with coach. And so we started off working on the tumble track, and we did great. We did our round-offs, round-off back handspring, round-off 2 back handsprings. We did our standing back handsprings, standing back handspring step-outs. Then we did it on the actual floor, which was fabulous. I love doing it on the floor. It's takes a lot more work to go, but coach is confident now I can start doing it as part of my normal warm-up routines when I'm away from him. So that is good news. And before long, when I'm comfortable with that, then I'll start including the step-outs as well. So that was good news. Then we started doing round-off back handspring back tucks. And then we did round-off back handspring layouts. Now, I haven't done them for 7 months. 7 months because of injury and lack of tumbling and everything else. So they need a lot more work, but you can start seeing the pieces of it coming together, which is great. And then we started doing front tumbling. So we did front tucks. We did some on the tumble track, nailed them beautifully. Then we started doing it on the floor like we did yesterday for our first time. So that was really good. And gradually coach got to me go on the floor, then off the springboard, and then directly off the floor he spotted me. Now I land on my backside most of the time. I've got to punch up a lot harder, throw the hands to get there, but it's on the right track. So we're making huge progress on the front tucks, but that's part of my level 6 routine. Well, after that we went to the bars, and didn't bode well when the first pass on the bars I ripped another layer directly off my existing rip. So you can sort of see just here where the big red mark is. Well, imagine one more layer exactly off that, boom, straight up. And I was like, So we taped all that up again, and then we kept going. I just couldn't get my long hand kips today. 45 minutes of bars, and coach called it time, and it ripped my heart out because I so wanted to get my complete level 5 routine like I did 2 days ago. Even if I fell a long hand kip, at least to go for it and be going for that level 5 routine. Well, coach called time. I started crying because I was so committed to making it happen, and when he called time it was like, no Bob, you don't get to have that dream. And I was like, So then, because it was damp, the beams were actually a little bit damp yesterday. So it was a bit dangerous, so we started doing it on the floor. But the actual floor panels are slightly uneven. So when I was doing it, my knee started to act up. And I'm like, I don't get to do the bars. The beams I was playing up. Frustrating. So I did one of the first things I've ever done. I called time early. 15 minutes before the class, I said to coach, I'm done. I need to let my body heal. I need to relax. I need to get back in peak shape. I've pushed so hard for so long for these 6 sessions to work with coach, my back and breaking my ribs multiple times and everything alongside that. I just need to have some time to let my body heal so I can really go for it when we get back. So in a moment you're going to start seeing all the footage of my time down there, all the tumbling, a little bit of the bar work including the glide kip into front hip circle, and then after that I'm going to come back and wrap it all up.
Another trophy won, another medal gained, stepping up to the podium in first place again. What a long journey, how far have I come, with big dreamy highs and my heroes were #1. I had no idea the hard work ahead. Dreaming big dreams each night I went to bed. And I wished one day the champion I'd be, overcoming the struggles for the whole world to see. And as the years passed, I trained every second. The heroes on my wall, to the podium they beckoned. And now here I am, beside them all, a champion standing tall on my wall of dreams. My early years went by as my skill level rose, learning all the time it just goes. I traveled to compete, training in between, so much to learn, to play at such extreme. As my ranking grew, the demands grew more. I poured out my heart as I stepped onto the floor. And I wished one day the champion I'd be, overcoming the struggles for the whole world to see. And as the years passed, I trained every second. The heroes on my wall, to the podium they beckoned. And now here I am, beside them all, the champion standing tall on my wall of dreams. I gave all I had every single day, with number one in mind. I grew in every way. Oh, standing here atop the podium, I dreamed I'd do it all.
Well, now I've finished my block with Coach, and I'm going to be traveling a lot more. I'll be spending time in the UK, spending time in Australia, and then back to the UK. It's like 8 weeks before I train with Coach again. 8 weeks. I get to do a lot of work in between then on my coupe turns, on my back handsprings, on all that other work outside of class time with Coach. That'll help me get much better. My knee held up like a champ. I taped it with all the X tape across the back and the brace, which means I could tumble on the floor again, which was so good. Did you see that? It needs to be a lot tighter, a lot cleaner, back to where I was, but it's so good to be back in touch with what I know I can do in my body. So the tumbling on the floor was fabulous, and I'll be able to move that and start incorporating that with all my floor routines shortly. It's great news. Well, I'm so excited about where this is all going. I've shed lots of tears. I sent a letter to Coach apologizing for crying near the end. I'm so committed. I'm so committed to going for this gold. Gold in London in 2012. You know, if you'd asked me, Bobbie, for you to go for gold, you're going to twist your knees X number of times, you're going to break your rib for 6 months consecutively and have it broken continuously for 6 months, etc., 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 would you go ahead and do it? The answer would be yes. Absolutely. I'm willing to pay those prices for my goal. Are you willing to pay prices to get your goal? I know what the toll is on my body to achieve my goal and dreams. But I tell you what, on the path to achieving all the tears, all the frustrations I've had, I wouldn't swap it for anything. This is my purpose. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. So thank you so much for watching. Episode number 42. Can't wait to share further episodes. I'll be down at LA Fitness tomorrow, so I'll do some more stuff down there, and I'll be in touch soon on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing around and voting 5 on YouTube. We'll see you on the next episode.